Let's go, grinders. Hit that like button. We got a show for you.
On the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. If I quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you were thinking.
They back, baby, we back.
Yeah, I'm all that. Yeah, that's what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Just saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. Yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah.
What's up, grinders? How you doing out there? Hit that like button. We are rocking. We are cooking. Man, oh man, we are cooking. The flames of the grind house are here. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let me tell you one thing. If it ain't the truth, it's not here, because I'm telling you right now, oh my goodness, when you see, what am I saying? When this guy shows up, he was greased. He had buttons undone. Look, 2 buttons, 1 and 2 buttons undone. When this dude shows up, quality follows. That's what happens. God damn. If Herman Holt's quality splits weren't a fact, they are today. when you see this man, not that old ass Jim Gordon Ramsay Ryan, in the retirement home playing crossword puzzles. This guy shows up, 2 buttons done, greased, splits. I told you he parked that yacht. I told you he parked that yacht. So hit that friggin' like button, and we're going to get into the show. Oh, man, we start with 5 Gift Amendments. RPG 88 is handing out the goods. Handing out the goddamn goods. Holy crap. Virtual Dan, welcome. JC.
You just made the list.
Oh, here they come. Here they come. Boy skis, mass produce. Get on in here. No coffee machine in sight. Damn right, yeah, boy. I told you about quality splits. It was invented here at the Gaming Grindhouse.
You just made the list.
Herman Holtz quality splits. I had it in the thumbnail before I even watched the show. Dude, when that yacht is parked, he put his ladies on the yacht. He came off, did 2 buttons, greased that ass, and he came here and he said, "It's about the games, not for this bullshit." That's what he said. Woo! What a show. We're gonna got Frogs is in here. We got, oh man, we got the VIP. Yo, I think we got enough for the emoji. Ron M is bringing it in with the emoji. I think I could do the new emoji. We might have to do a new Herman Holtz Splits Part 2. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I got double split. Friggin' double split, mirrored split. Doom Decay, what's up? Welcome. Ixie Mixie. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, bruh, man, from the 5th floor. Welcome from the 5th floor. Welcome to the Grindhouse. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, man. They watching that show. They're just like, Satya was watching that show. He was watching that show like this.
That we're doing with our content, with our our cloud and community.
Yo, that was Satya watching that thing, man. He couldn't get it. He couldn't get the word cloud out. He couldn't even get the word cloud out of his mouth. Oh man, he's like, what are we doing with AI and cloud? Stuttering his ass all the way to the bank.
You just made the list.
Holy crap, man. Everybody's making the list today. Holy crap. Welcome. Yo, Thrifty, what's up? Member of 9 months. He says the game spoke volumes, gameplay, release dates, and the future. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is getting its own state of play on February 6th. Oh, big shoo. Dude. What is it? Where is it?
Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talking.
Damn right. Damn right. Clean, crisp, fresh off the yacht.
You just made the list.
Enough. He just said he looked up in the sky. He's like, enough. And that's what he said. So let's talk about this state of play. Frogs, man. I'm hyped. I was hyped. That was pretty wild. Incredible state of play.
You just made the list.
You hyped up? You watched it? Frogs speechless. Speechless, he said. Let me make sure I got the videos here.
Yeah, I watched everything.
He watched everything in 4K. We're going to do it in 4K. So we're going to go over some of the highlights here. But my gosh. Yo, Cosmic Hero 270 with the 10. He goes, Jez.
You just made the list.
Jesus. Jericho, my goodness. Jez, Sony kicking off the year strong. Meanwhile, Xbox devs jumping and making coffee, riding bikes. Forgot doing cartwheels as well. Sony delivered the fire. Phil kicking his feet right now. Oh, man. Phil's he's face down in booty right now going, we need something insane.
You just made the list.
But you see the difference. This is what they needed to do. This is the comeback. This is how they needed to start off the year. And we kind of knew. We knew phase 2. When Herman Holtz put that thing out, and I saw him show up, and Herman Holtz showed up. Well, I'm going to have it running in the back here, and we'll go over the highlights here. But man, there he is. He's like, the quality splits. He's glitching. He's looking up. He's remixing. What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on with Herman Holtz? He did a remix. Oh my goodness, everybody's remixing. What the hell's going on? Did a thing. Hold on, let me fix this. Fix that thing. Oh no. What's happening? Now it's over here. Hold on. My stream's all messed up now. There we go. Let me fix this. That's what's going on. I have a Wi-Fi connection to this thing. Dude, put those freaking quality splits. All you new VIPs, get those quality splits, man. Get those quality splits in the house because that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. It's about the friggin' games, and that's it. There was no people looking at screens. There was no cartwheels. There was no slow motion walks down the hallway. There was no people. Oh my, please. It's cringy. It was just friggin' games and gameplay. Oh, we'll get into it. Let me get into this thing. Let me minimize this. Hold on, my screen's all messed up now. Trying to fix this thing here. Who knows? I hope we could see it now. I have to do plan B here. Because this thing is not functioning properly. Frogs. What was the highlight of the show? Well, so first Herman Holtz gets in this thing. Let's get to the video here. Then we'll do highlights, but let me get to the video here.
Every game, every launch date that they announced.
Okay.
So there was only one game I wasn't too for sure of the title, the name, and I think it was like a Zenless Zero Zone. It was just a weird game. I think that was the name of it. That's the only one I don't think I caught. But
okay. But the first thing that they showed was what was the first game that they showed? Well, I'll pull up the video here.
Helldivers 2.
Helldivers 2 was the first game that they showed.
Yes.
And it's looking good.
It looks better and better every time I see it.
Yeah, it does. Definitely.
It looks better and better every time I see it. So Helldivers 2 is what they showed. It's still, if anybody remembers Starship Troopers, the movie from back in the day, still gives me Starship Trooper vibes. I was reading some stuff about it way before the state of play. Found out that friendly fire is always on, so this makes the game even harder, which is pretty funny to me. So you really got to have a coordinated team of people to go in there and play with you. You just can't go in there all willy-nilly and think you're going to do what you want.
Gotcha.
And then they showed Stellar Blade, which has an April 26th release date. And oh my gosh, all I can say is,
I'm going to show it now.
I was kind of on the fence about this game. I was on the fence with Stellar Blade because I didn't know what it really was. And after seeing this trailer, I'm absolutely sold on the game. The music is phenomenal. The music just, it makes the game that much better. And I could just see this game. I just watched this game and I was watching the gameplay and watching it. They had so many outfits for so many different weapons. I was like, this game is going to be really deep. And I'm hoping it finds success. I'm hoping it comes out and it's well received and it plays well. The only thing I can see possibly on a negative aspect that can mess this game up is if it doesn't have a good frame rate or maybe a good story. But it seems like from what I'm watching, what I've seen today, this game looks absolutely amazing. I don't know how it's going to play, but it looks absolutely amazing.
I know. I'm having issues here. I don't know why this is not showing up. Why it's not Herman Holtz? What's going on here?
So
I don't know why.
They showed a total of 16 games. I believe 16.
Yeah,
16.
a lot.
Yeah, so
a lot. One of the things that surprised me. So I'll say like one of the surprises for me with Stellar Blade of the show, and I'm going to work on this imaging here because I'm having issues here with this. My the second display is giving me issues. One of the things that I thought was really incredible was that there was a lot more to Stellar Blade than we thought of. I thought it was going to be like a Bayonetta type straightforward action thing, like Devil May Cry. Like and now there's
like it's open world,
like side missions. There's like skill trees. There's rest spots, almost akin to like some RPG elements. Which this is why I say like when you show more of the game and you break down the systems of the game, this is what you need to do with the games, and this is where
you know what it reminded me of when I saw it. And I started watching it. I said, man, it seems like it could be a Metroidvania type style game. We may not know it. It may be like that.
Well, it looks like more of an RPG than a thing. Yeah,
I'm thinking you're going to have a hub and you can go to different places within that world.
Maybe.
That's what it seems like it may be. And if it's like that, I'm interested. I'm already interested just from the gameplay alone. And just the music had me hyped. The gameplay, just how it moved, everything. I was excited about everything I saw.
Yeah, we're gonna show.
And I can say this is one of those games like I really didn't. It wasn't on my radar. It wasn't.
What, Stellar Blade?
But now it is. Yeah, Stellar Blade wasn't on my radar.
It wasn't on your radar.
No, Stellar Blade to me when I first saw it was kind of like, whatever, right? And I didn't see too much of it. Then every time I see it, I'm like,
Got it now. I
whatever.
fixed
And
it.
it was always about her. It was always about her butt. You know, that's what everybody focuses on, her butt.
Well, they did
You
show a
know?
lot of that, and also too
They
all
show
the
a lot
different
of it, but-
costumes.
Right, and the costumes. And this time, I think that it was about the story more, and really what we're gonna get, maybe a little bit teasers, and the music and her equipment and the different characters. And I was like, damn, this is actually interesting. It kind of piqued my interest once I started seeing and hearing the music and seeing how she moves, some of the gameplay elements, some of the story elements, the people she entered. I was like, this is interesting. Going into towns, and I was like, this is interesting. I didn't think this was going to be this type of game, so I'm a little bit more interested. Maybe this is not the Devil May Cry Bayonetta game we think it is.
I know, like that was
it had that look, but maybe it's something completely different.
Maybe
Maybe
I'm
it's
gonna
something
fix this
completely
screen.
different.
Yeah, because they definitely showed some really cool. There we go. I'm just trying to fix it here because I had some technical issues. Yeah, it looks great. It really looks. Yeah, see, so like you have somebody building up your armor. Like it definitely has more RPGs. I don't know, Grinders. What did you think? Are you surprised about the different elements to the game that they added? Because I was that.
Yes.
That's one of the things that caught me by surprise. There we go. I fixed all the screen now. Now we're good, Grinders. Now we're good. Now you can hit the like button. Now you're good.
Definitely caught me by surprise.
Yeah, like definitely when they were going into this thing here, and I'll have some of the videos here. So like them describing the gameplay and the characters that you meet and the vendors and things like that. Like I think they really did such a good job showing that this game is more than. Yeah, here, this is probably what they're saying here. I'll just show some of
I
it.
can't believe the angel is here.
The survivors will sometimes ask you for help.
See, these are the side missions here.
Please save my younger sister.
Wait right here.
Their requests will often lead her to the wasteland and the Great Desert. This place has been overrun by Nativas.
Yeah, and also too, I want to say like the combat looks awesome. She has the guns, the kills that she does, all the different outfits. Like I was very surprised of how they showed the different levels of the game and how it was more than just an action shooter. Because all they shown was her fighting big bosses. That was about it. And then now they shown like there's rest spots, there's places for her to get her energy back. There's a whole like consumption system with RPG elements. There's your leveling up system and skill based trees, and then also there's consumables and enhancements and things like that you could do to modify. So I think that this was really incredible for this game to kind of show more of it, and then it dropped with the release date after they shown that, and it looks great. It looks like it has this great blend of combat and some RPG elements and some open world Ness type thing on that one. A lot of people saying, Twisted says he sees a lot of Nier from this. I say, yeah, and some Nier as well, definitely.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Nier too.
Yeah, the Nier on this thing, but I think this is, it looks polished as can be. It looks sharp. It looks exciting, and it looks good. Like it looks like like what we would get in a newer type game like this, like with these kind of action games. So semi-open world RPG. I know exactly, Ace. Like that was the biggest surprise, was that it had this. And then on top of it, I'm like, okay, watching this. And then when they announced the release date, which was, I think, was it April 26th? Is it April 26th?
Yeah, so
that's the Grindhouse month. April's my birthday.
April 26th, yeah.
April
26th.
Yeah, baby. Good month. Mm-hmm. Good month. So that's I couldn't believe that. I was just like, yo, April. So that means they got Final Fantasy coming out end of February. They also showed Rise of the Ronin, which I'll get your opinion on that. And that's coming out in March. And then you have this coming in April. April 26th, WestCon. Yeah, there it is. Like, look at like when she has the guns and stuff, dude, there's going to be incredible action in this. And she's just going around as different environments. And dude, it looks great. The music sounds pretty cool too. I thought the music looked pretty cool. I like how they're building up the characters.
The music was a star.
Didn't you think? I thought so.
Yeah, it was a star. It was. I didn't expect that, and that you can just tell those soundtracks are gonna be hitting. That music is it sounds. I was telling my wife, I said, "Wow, the music in this game sounds really good." And she was sitting down and she was listening to him. She's like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." It was real catchy.
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, I could see this vibing. I could see it doing this thing."
Yeah, I think it's pretty and pretty crazy too. Like if somebody was saying Hellblade's in April, yeah, like that's the big first exclusive game from them. Like is in May for Hellblade, but then Stellblade to come out before that. And I was like looking at the screen, I was like, when's the release date? When's the release date? I thought it was going to be later in this year, April 26th. That's crazy that they have this many games coming out in just the first 4 months.
Well, Jez, if I'm not mistaken, every game we saw, and correct me if I'm wrong, with the exception of going to PT, as far as being console games, there was only one game I think that was multi-plat, as far as like being on Xbox and everywhere and PC, and I think it was Dragon's Dogma 2. I think everything else, or I'm sorry, that and Sonic. I think everything else was either PlayStation and PC or PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I saw. Everything was either PlayStation, PC, or just PlayStation.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they showed things that were only coming to their console or their console and PC. I think they only showed 2 games that were multi-plat, which I'm not mad at that. I just think it gives you a reason to, when you look at the console you're playing on, you say, hey, this is the only place you can play this.
Yeah.
You're incentivized to you're like,
no,
I have a
but
console, and this is why I have this console.
What I liked about this show was that a lot of this stuff was kind of stacking April and preparing like the next couple of months of what you're going to play. And then they showed stuff later on for next year, but everything else was pretty close.
The first
quarter is crazy.
January, February, March, it's packed. The first quarter is packed.
Judas is multiplat. They said that Judas is multiplat, but that doesn't look like it's coming out.
I think Judas is multiplat.
It says in development for PlayStation.
But I know Judas was another game that I did. My 3
Dude, that's Bioshock, man. I know Ken Levine did Bioshock, but my God, he just made. I was like, is this part of the Bioshock universe? We're gonna show that next. Yeah, with the Judas one.
My 3 favorite games were Stellar Blade, Judas, and I would say Death Stranding.
Yeah, Stellar Blade was really that really like sold me on that game because I thought it was like a Bayonetta. And the fact that it has all those things and it looks incredible. Yeah. It has the Sonic game that they're adding. They're putting Shadow into it because, I think they want to prep for the movie too.
Shadow.
Yeah, this was in there too.
This autumn.
So this was Shadow on there.
So that's a fall game. So they did say autumn.
They Shadow though. They Shadow.
Fourth quarter.
And they got to get Shadow into there because they got the movie coming out and Shadow was teased. And, I'm sure the movie's coming. To get Shadow back in the limelight there. And no, we'll just skip over that. And when's that coming? It says Then there was a couple of games that were in development for PlayStation. This one was one. This game looks here, we're gonna go to this game. Well, after Sonic. Yeah, this game came out. This Godfinger. Did you get notes on this one? It's that anime looking combat game.
Missed that one?
Yeah. I don't know if that's the name of it.
That one.
But this one
they did not show a release date for it, right?
No, they didn't show a release date for it. They just said in development for PlayStation.
For some reason, I thought it was called Zenless Zero Zone.
Is that what it is? Zenless Zero Zone? Yeah.
They showed the game, and they didn't show the name of it, really. I like in small print, I saw Zenless Zero Zone. It looked a little like
a cartoon version of Stellar Blade. Like, it was like that kind of combat thing. Or like Astral Chain or something like that. Yeah, here it is. It's called ZZZ. Zenless Zero Zone. Yeah, Zenless Zone Zero.
Right. Zenless Zone Zero.
In development,
like
PS5.
Yeah, they just didn't really talk enough about it.
Here's Foamstars. Foamstars, whatever you think of it.
That's February
I didn't care too much of the beta. I wasn't too much of the beta.
Yeah, I don't really care about that game. It comes out, I'll try it out.
I'll try it,
Not
but
really interested.
I played the beta for like a couple, like an hour or two. I think a couple hours, and it was just like, ZZZ is mobile, PC, and PS5. Swag Bag says.
Oh, God.
That previous game that we just showed. It's mobile. All right. Yeah, and then here's Foamstars. Again, I don't know how much more they could show of this game. That, skins, characters, maps. Yeah, okay. Battle Pass Season 1. Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Hey, it's in your subscription. But from what I played, I was not too much of a fan of it from what I played. So keep it in the service. Foamstars coming out, PS4, PS5, February 6th. That's included in PlayStation Essentials. That's probably PlayStation Plus monthly games. which they announced, I think, today of that one. On that one. And then this was a weird thing here. This 8-bit type thing coming to PlayStation this April, like a couple of indie games or whatever these are, where it's like the dude with the boat and then Godzilla. It was like this guy with a boat, like these couple like 8-bit games.
They showed was Dave the Diver. That was
Dave the Diver and Godzilla.
Dave
I guess
Diver.
Are they two separate games or the same game?
I think the Godzilla is DLC to it.
Oh,
I think Dave the Diver is the name of the game. I think the Godzilla stuff was
so it's DLC a PC game, and they're bringing Godzilla, Dave the Diver, and Godzilla May 24th. All right, so I guess you're right, Frog. Godzilla is the DLC. Dave the Diver was huge on PC. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, Dave the Diver is an acclaimed indie game. Thank you guys, because I didn't know anything about that. Godzilla DLC.
That's all I've heard. It was
it looked all right. It was a 8-bit thing. And then here's this game. What was this game? This game looked pretty cool too. And I get notes on this one. I was running to the post office. I was watching this as much as I can here.
You're talking about that was the V Rising.
V Rising. Yeah, this looks pretty cool.
That looked like a Diablo kind of Castlevania type game. I was interested in that one.
Not bad. No, it looked all right.
Yeah.
Some cool combat. Yeah, you're right. It does look like a Diablo game. I like that horse thing. He jumped on that horse.
Yeah.
Stunlock is an Unlucky Studio. V Rising. Yeah, this one was not bad.
V Rising.
Not bad. On this one, yeah.
Then the next game.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to the next one here. Yeah, what was up with the Silent Hill thing? I was like packing up and trying to do this stuff. There's 2 of them now. That's a new thing. Because Silent Hill Remastered, Silent Hill 2 Remastered, we knew.
Right.
And now there's another
Silent
one.
Hill 2, and then Silent Hill, the short story. I think the short message.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was called, the short message. And
yeah, that's the one when she's running around with the phone. It's like that first person.
Right, I think that's supposed to be free. So
yeah, and this is interesting too. I think this is the first time. One second before you get into the Silent Hill, they had almost like this lady who's like the director of their portfolio. I think this is like the second time she's been on State Play. I've seen she may have been the voice over the State Play, but now she kind of introduces the games. So yeah, here's the next one. This is the Silent Hill game. This is a new one that Konami's still making games, man. Konami's making this Silent Hill game. So now this game is no release date on this though, right, Frog?
No release date. They said I thought it was more. They said today, but they was free. I know he said it was free. I could have swore he had said today. I could have swore he said in stores today for free.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop the podcast. We stop the podcast. We gotta stop it right now. My man, Wooly, what is up? You know what? Thank you so much, man. You didn't have to do the super chat. I hope all is well with you, Wooly, and the family and everything's going well, Wooly. Man. Haven't seen Wooly in so long, man. Yo, Wooly, thank you so much. I thought of him. I thought of Wooly as soon as I was watching that Death Stranding, the emotion in there. I was like, Wooly must be going crazy. Shout out to Wooly, man. Yo, anytime you want to come and talk, you want to talk about it, you get on the show, man. Wooly, anytime you want, man. He says, Jez, I've never seen anything incredible as Death Stranding 2, man. It reduced me to tears. Absolutely insane.
Yes.
Rise of the Ronin also shocked me. Yo, I agree. Yo, Wooly, incredible. That Death Stranding, we're saving that up because that was speechless, man. I was stunned. And I was watching on a phone. But glad you're around, Wooly. And hey, anytime, man, you come on here. But shout out to you. And thank you again. Glad to see you, man. I knew Death Stranding was going to get him. Wooly's like, I got this. Yeah, it was incredible. It was incredible, man. Anytime. You're welcome, man. Hope everything's going well. Yeah, here's the Silent Hill. So this says Silent Hill Secret. What is this thing? Silent Hill. Oh, how can I should be showing Silent Hill and not doing my Silent Hill sirens?
The short message? I think, was it called the short message?
The short stack. The short stack.
The short stack? What?
No, the short stack. I gotta be playing the sirens. So this is. It almost looks like Outlast, like one of those Outlast games.
Yes.
Here it is. I was trying to get to the title screen here. Silent Hill: The Short Message, full game, free to play. All right, full game's free to play. They don't say when. Unpause. Pause. Unpause. And then he announces Silent Hill 2, which say Silent Hill 2 looking good too, man. Here's Silent Hill 2. That's looking good. But it just said in development for PlayStation 5, so no release date. However, it was in their previous show for 2024, right? For possibly coming out this year, but no confirmed release date yet. This has to be October. Like, if they're gonna release this, this is probably gonna be October. Oh, that Silent Hill game is free in the store now? Oh. Well, there you go, man. The grind is
I was right. It is free.
It's they say now though, free in the store now.
I thought they said it was free now. I thought they said that.
Downloading as we speak. Dude, shout out to the grinders, man. The grinders keep me on. You know what? I had it all. Listen, it's free to play right now. I will be playing that. Listen, I sat down. I had a drink. I was ready to watch the show. I watched about the first 10 minutes of it. And then all of a sudden I was like, I got to get to the post office and mail something out before it closes. So then I grabbed my phone. I put the phone on. I had it in my car as I'm driving to the post office. And then it ended when I was on my way back. And then I had to come back and start this up. So I apologize if I don't have all the details. I'll listen to all the stuff. But yeah, that's the situation. I was so pissed. I was like, oh. Yeah, Frog got the notes. Frog was watching it. All right, cool. I'm going to download it today, booting it up. So this is Judas. The next game was Judas.
That game
is Ken Levine's new studio. That he wanted to make something smaller. He got where he stepped away from 2K, and basically he's making this Judas game here. And it has it started with a CGI and the girl looking at the screen, talking to it, but you could already see the aesthetics. And when they showed some of the gameplay, man, it's Bioshock.
It's Bioshock Successor, because I watched
Bioshock Successor.
And I'm a big Bioshock fan, so I watched the powers they put in the hand, electric fire. I was like, oh, this is Bioshock. I was like, I'm not mad at this.
This is it's Bioshock. It is the same thing.
Bioshock.
It's basically he has exactly.
I'm not mad at it.
Which I don't understand. See, this is what I don't get. I think it looks awesome. I loved Bioshock.
Yeah, it looks good.
But what I don't understand is that why I don't know, maybe it's 2K or something like that, but why would you not make it Bioshock? Well, maybe you find out that she's part of the Bioshock world.
Universe,
I don't know.
Right,
we don't know.
Right.
Maybe it is.
We don't know.
Or maybe Bioshock is owned by 2K and he can't call it Bioshock.
Something's going on over there.
But dude, this looks exactly like Bioshock. This is what Atomic Heart should have been, right? But this is exactly Bioshock. Look at this. When she shooting the the elements out of the hand and shooting with the gun. Even the aesthetic. This is, look at this. The guns, the text, this.
Looking at this game is this is what we wanted from Atomic Hearts.
This looks awesome. This is incredible. It looks great.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at this. But it looks so it looks right from Bioshock. And they're underwater, and then she has these crazy things like this. Look, I was like, look, the lighting and everything, dude. This is the successor.
Everything looks good in that game. I'm interested. Very
it's crazy. Because now it's like Bioshock in space. That's kind of what it is. It's they're getting sucked out. So it's like Bioshock in space. Choice is not being her own. Yeah. Dude, I love the Bioshock series. I love
the Bioshock series. Amazing.
And I'll
series.
even say I love Bioshock 2. And I like the multiplayer in Bioshock 2. Shame on me. Give me a couple smacks. But I like the Bioshock 2. I like the story. I like being the big daddy, and then the multiplayer. I enjoy that as well.
Only one I didn't really get into, and I said I was going to sit back and play, was Infinite. Bioshock Infinite. I couldn't get into it for some reason.
Yeah, Bioshock Infinite was definitely
Part 1
different.
And 2 were awesome. Part 3 was just, I think a lot of people play Part 3 that never played Part 1 and 2. And
that's right, Wooly.
A lot of people would say that it was a better one, but I don't think so, in my opinion.
That's right. Well, Wooly says Hellblade 2 character models were leading, but this Stranding 2 trailer, that is next level stuff. We're getting into that, man.
We're gonna get into that.
So this is the VR section here. So there's the Metro VR that they shown. This is
interesting.
This looks definitely interesting. There was 2 VR games they shown. They shown the Metro one, and then they showed that medieval type sword game there, which I'll get the
I
title
didn't
to
even
that
get
one.
the name of that one.
Yeah, I'll get the title. So that one I did see.
Was it called Legendary Tales? I think.
Yeah, Legendary. It was called Legendary
And I
Tales. So
think it
this
comes
is
out in February.
the Metro game. This looks damn good for VR too. This Metro game, and Metro they make good
it's
games.
Multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
The Legendary Tales is multiplayer.
Oh, Legendary Tales, remember, but Metro Awakening VR. Did they give a release date? Let me see. I forgot. Wish list coming this year. So that's a good game coming for VR. And then here's the Legendary. Legendary was next on this one. Let me see. Oh man, it's Avowed VR. Oh no, Zero Steel.
Yeah,
What are we doing here?
Legendary. February the 8th.
Oh yeah, this was coming. Yeah, I saw that. This was coming out sooner. Yeah.
Not the best looking game, but it was.
No,
it was
man,
like,
the physics,
okay.
it looks pretty sharp, man. I'm telling you, you can see.
The physics look good.
You can see the fidelity, dude.
Yeah,
I gotta watch the fidelity.
4K, though.
I'm showing it in 4K here, but yeah, I'm watching it again 4K. But yeah, it looks cool. This look cool. So like, I'm glad that the VR games. I don't know. I'm assuming that these are only coming to play online multiplayer, requires PlayStation Plus ownership. So yeah, this has multiplayer, but this looks damn good. The fidelity, man, it looks great. Looks sharp. You know, remember what VR games were looking like? This looks pretty cool. You got the Thor hammer. That's pretty cool. You got the Thor hammer. You hold it up to the sky, and it's like lightning. It's an action role-playing game. February 8th. There you go. Dude, they're stacking. They are stacking this friggin' first quarter. It's crazy.
This first quarter is ridiculous.
It's insane.
It's ridiculous.
It's insane. Ridiculous. And this is the Capcom. Here's Dragon's Dogma, which I love the first one. I wish it was multiplayer. The second one's not. It's not multiplayer. It's co-op. Old school gamer says that Legendary VR game is
it's co-op.
It's co-op.
Oh, okay.
It's like a dungeon crawler type thing. But yeah, Dragon's Dogma looks great too. You know, man, yeah, this looks good.
It did look.
Now
good.
this comes out the same day as Rise of Ronin, which that was next after they shown Dragon's Dogma. Then they showed Rise of Ronin. But Dragon's Dogma, dude, this looks great. And yeah, we'll talk about Rise of Ronin when they show it because I want the visual to go with the audio on this one. But yeah, grinders, hit that like button. We have about 330 people in here. Hit that like button, share it out. Hit the subscribe button to the Gaming Grindhouse. That's some fun, man. We got Wooly back. Wooly's back. That's Stranding. Kojima pulled him back in. He got him. Oh man, we're building up to that because that was jaw dropping, and I haven't even seen it on a bigger screen. I saw that on my phone, and I almost veered off the road. But this looks good. Dragon Dogma looks good, man. This, it does look good. Now we'll see. Everybody's like, "Oh, is there performance mode and all this other stuff?" But hey, the game looks good. We'll figure it out. They're targeting 30 frames. We'll see how it goes. I wish there was multiplayer. That's my disappointment with the Dragon's Dogma. I wanted co-op. That would have been fun. Because it was starting to set up like a co-op game. Like a co-op type Monster Hunter type thing. But yeah, it looked good. It looked good. And that's coming out March 22nd. Now, next is Rise of the Ronin. So this is Koei Tecmo, right? That's next here. Yeah, so here's Rise of the Ronin. So Frog, I know so let me give my impression of what I saw from Rise of the Ronin here. So my thing when I was looking at this is that it looks very clean, but some of the things with the animation seem a little off. It doesn't seem as smooth and kind of atmospheric as Ghost of Tsushima. It seems a little like it's sharp, but Ghost of Tsushima seemed to have a lot more atmosphere from what I watched and just smoothness in the animations and sense. This seems very, combat focused. I think the combat looks great. I think the horse animation looks a little wonky. And some of it looks a little off where I felt like Ghost did incredible. Now, I know there may be two different type of games. Like this one definitely seems to be a little bit more strategic in this as a samurai fight, but I felt that Ghost is a little thing. It looks a little gamey. Yeah, mostly like a Ninja Theory game. Like that's what I was getting at. They borrowed a lot from Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. And that's the problem. Is like Ghost of Tsushima was so good that, this is it looks so much like it that is this Ghost of Tsushima 2? But it's not. And he's fighting demons and things like that. And there's a lot more blood and things like that. Like it definitely, I'm getting my Ninja Gaiden vibes. You know what I mean? From this, like I'm getting samurai, Ninja Gaiden, fighting type things. Now, yeah, he's not flipping around and stuff like that, but the visceral fighting, I'm getting a sense of that. So it looked good. It looks polished. Some of the animation, some of the stuff looked a little off for me, but I definitely think it looks interesting. It doesn't look like, my first question with this was that I thought it was going to be more like Neo. I was like, is this like the stamina and all this other stuff? Like, is it going to be one of those type of games? And it doesn't look that there's stamina, but it doesn't look like it's too much of those Souls type things. I could be wrong, but I wasn't seeing too much of that. Frog, I don't like that horse animation though. That I do not like. Frog, what is your opinion?
Okay, every time I've seen Rise of the Ronin, like when I first
it's gonna kick my ass, Daniel said. So maybe it is that.
When they first time they announced Rise of the Ronin, I thought, okay, graphically it's just gonna improve. That's what I thought. I said, okay, it's gonna improve graphically. Because I thought, in my personal opinion, like coming off of like Ghost of Tsushima and it looking so similar to like that, I was expecting to look, and I don't think this game it comes near Ghost of Tsushima. This game to me looks horrible.
Yeah,
I think this game looks clean, but graphically it's nowhere near Ghost of Tsushima.
No, that's not as atmospheric. Like, look at the trees. Those trees look a little Halo-esque.
It looks like a PlayStation 4 game they were developing and decided just to bring it over to PS5. And Piranha Bytes did the graphics.
And that horse is bad. That bow-legged horse.
Like, I just don't think this game graphically looks good.
I'm sorry, Frog. BU said that's a bow-legged horse, and I'm watching the horse animation. I'm like, it is like a bow-legged horse, dude.
I'll say this: like, I've played both Neos. I own both Neos. Almost platinum the first one. Put a lot of hours into it. Didn't play Wulong. Said I'd get around to it. Didn't even buy it. Said I'd eventually get around to it, but when I saw this game, I just saw it seemed like a lot of used assets they use from Ghost of Tsushima and Wulong. They seem like there's a lot of assets they use. I don't think this game looks good, in my personal opinion.
The horse animation does not look good
at all. I don't think the game looks good at all. I don't think it looks
good. You don't look it. It looks sterile. It looks sterile.
When you look at this game, it doesn't look like a PS5 game made for the platform.
No.
It looks like something that was made for PS4.
And then when you see Death Stranding too, it's like, please.
And at the last minute, they decided to port it over to PS5. So I'm not going to say this game is going to be bad. I'm hoping it's successful. I'm hoping it's good. But looking at the game, graphically, it doesn't look good. Gameplay-wise, it looks like it's a mixture of Sekiro and a little bit of Neo, which maybe that's the saving grace, the story and the gameplay, because graphically, I don't think the game looks good. There was popping all over the place, slow down. And yes, they're going to have time to fix this game, but I just don't think with the launch being so close, I think this game is going to be, in my personal opinion, people are going to compare it to Ghost of Tsushima who played it.
That's the problem. Ghost exists, yeah.
And they're not going to, and Ghost of Tsushima looks, the PS4 version of Ghost of Tsushima looks better than this PS5 only game. And that's why I don't understand why this game doesn't, it's like, if you see a game set a bar and you see the next game that comes out and it's so similar, you should compare it to the game that set the bar. I think Ghost of Tsushima set a bar.
He has guns though. Ghost of Tsushima didn't have guns, but that horse animation,
right? But
the horses look rough. I think
Ghost of Tsushima set a bar for that open world type of adventure. And then when you see Rise of Ronin, I don't think it hits any of the bars that Ghost of Tsushima had at all.
Yeah, like look at this. I was going to say what Frog was saying with Ghost of Tsushima. And again, I know they're two different developers, two different games. One's first party. This one is like a first party S in the sense that, Sony got to deal with them, but it is Team Ninja. It's not, it's not one of their under the umbrella ones. But one of the things, like, look at this, like, it's like this combat. So like now we got some open combat because one of the big things that Ghost of Tsushima I felt had was a lot of like kind of like like a lot of things happening on the screen at once. But just look at a little bit of the. First off, these horse animations got to go. The bow-legged horses. These horses are. We've seen horses in Red Dead Redemption and Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, the horse is not the highlight here. But watch these guys over here that are fighting over here. Watch them sliding around and stuff. Like it looks. Well, wait a second. Did that horse just show up somewhere? Wait a second. No, that horse has been there. Okay, he's just standing there. Well, that's these guys. Like they're just like kind of. In an animation, like, do you interact with them? Like, it looks a little rough over here. Like that, even that guy jumping off the horse looked a little rough. Yeah, some of the
Dude, a little it.
Dude, look at that guy jumping off the horse. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Watch this guy jumping off the horse. Come on now. Look at this guy.
Man. And I've been saying that
he like jumps into stance.
Like, it's just not a good looking game to me.
Yeah.
And you know what really kind of like.
Oh, Elden Ring does look worse, obviously. Like, I'm not saying, like, again, not to trash on this stuff, but
wait, you think Elden Ring looks worse than this?
Elden Ring.
There's no way. No, there's no way.
No?
Ring. This looks like, dude. This
is worse than Elden Ring. Okay.
Like this looks worse than this looks, and I don't think Elden Ring is a bad looking game at all. I think Elden Ring came out with the dilemma, and it was cross gen. I think that's the big problem with it. But I think From Software games always have a unique style to them. This game, and coming off of Wulong, coming to this game, like I said, I only played Wulong's demo. From what I played, to me, Wulong, the demo, it seemed generic. It seemed like this is.
Yeah, I did not like Wulong. Yeah,
like I just don't. And it was surprising.
This part looks good.
Me.
Like I think the nighttime looks pretty good. Like this combat here.
Me. This is the same company that
only
made
the
Dead
chat.
or Alive. This is the same company that made Dead or Alive, Ninja Gaiden back in the game. And at their time,
those were incredible graphics.
Were the pinnacle graphically.
Team Ninja was like incredible graphics.
Yeah, they were. But I don't think they had the same artistic talent they had, because I think all their games look the same. In my personal opinion, Neo 1 and Neo 2 look very similar. Wulong looks very similar. Like every game they've come out with looks like a game that kind of maybe should have been on PC, and they're not for sure if they want to put it on a PS4, and last minute decided to put it on a PS5. Like, and I just think that I'm gonna shit on this game until it comes out and I play it firsthand, because it doesn't look good. Like it may be a good game, and it may come out and I may surprise me, but to me, ever since I've seen Rise of the Ronin, it's the game I wanted to play. But I just think this game doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Like, not for a PS5 only exclusive or a PC, whatever it is. It doesn't look good for this current generation. It looks like a PS4 game they ported over.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
SNK Kev 411 with the $2. He goes, F the Microsoft roadmap. What up, Jez and big homies? Yo, thank you, SNK, man. Yeah.
What's up?
Dude, Sony stacked the first half of this year, man. It's been insane, and give us some stuff that moving forward. But yeah, it's incredible what they're doing. But yeah, I see. And what's interesting is that near some of the end, it does look a little bit better. But again, I think some of the it does look rough, and I think they need a demo. That's what we need. We need demos. That's how they got me on Grand Blue on that one. But yeah, so that's coming out on the 22nd, same thing. And you can even see, like, look at Dragon's Dogma and compare this, like, back and forth. Like, Frog's right, it does look like something that was ported from the previous generation to to this one, and kind of like polished up. This was a head scratcher for me. I knew the rumors were were true about this until Dawn. Listen, I really enjoyed Until Dawn. I liked it. I like those kind of games. I've played all of them from what are they called? Not Sledgehammer. They're called Supermassive. Supermassive makes all these type of games. They've done that thing with Namco Bandai, and I played all those. And Until Dawn was like, I really enjoyed it. I don't understand this. I don't understand why this needs to be redone. I don't understand. I know for the movie, but still, it's still. What are we doing here? Like, what is the do Until Dawn 2? The problem I have with this type of games is that if you played through it and you kind of did the character selections and all, and you did like it's not like, oh my god, gameplay is enhanced because there wasn't a lot of gameplay. This was a kind of an interactive movie type thing where you walk around with a flashlight and make decisions for characters. So maybe the DualSense adds a little bit more to it, but I don't even know why you would do this. And then like why? I don't get it. Like it makes no sense. On it. I don't know. Frog, what do you think of Until Dawn? I don't even think they even called it Until Dawn Remastered. They just call it Until Dawn, like it's coming back. Frog, what do you think? He's speechless. Frog, what do you think of Until Dawn? Where'd Frog go? But yeah, that was my thing on it. Like, it looks good, but again, the first one looked good. It's a movie game. I'm thinking, listen, I'm going to put a Grindadamus out there. Let's go. Let's do a Grindadamus. I think this game, it's going into the service.
Game of the generation.
A lot of hate. It's not a bad game. It's, a double A game at best. I would look at it like at a 7, maybe.
I think Until Dawn is going to be one of the essential PlayStation Plus games. But yeah, that is a Grindadamus prediction. And it didn't even have a release date either. But I think it's going. I know, I understand for the movie. I don't know what Frog's speechless. But I think Until Dawn is destined for PlayStation service. That's where I think. There goes Frog. There he is. Because they didn't even announce a release date of Until Dawn. So what is your thoughts? I already gave my Grindadamus. I think when this releases, it's going right into PlayStation Essentials or PlayStation Plus. I don't think they're selling this game.
I mean, I have Until Dawn. I beat Until Dawn. I think it's a good game.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know why this is a thing. Don't really get it. Don't know why this is coming back. I just don't get it.
I don't get it.
So, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Unless there's some kind of path to upgrade, I don't see myself buying this for $39 again. Because I think it was $39 when it came out. I don't see myself buying this game again. Been there, done that. I'm good.
Yeah. What do you think about my prediction that this goes right into their service when it launches? It says rebuilt and enhanced. Oh, Jesus. Rebuilt. What are we building? What's it
wouldn't be bad to
rebuilding?
put it in the service, but I mean,
I think that's where it's going.
I don't know if this game, like you said, a movie.
There's a movie coming out. They announced there's a movie coming out. So they're making a real movie about it, which is great. I can't wait to watch it. So they're trying to bring that game back into the foray or of people playing. Yeah. So now it's like, oh, yeah, we're making a movie. And people go, Until Dawn, what was that? That was like 6 years ago. So people don't remember that is. And now they're like, oh, well, here's the game in your library because here's the movie. Go play the game. Really that's what it's for.
But I thought the game
Wait, Woolie's here? Where's Woolie? Wait a second. Where's Woolie? Woolie, get in there. If you want to get in there, join the Discord. Come on in because we're coming to your part, Woolie. We're coming up to it.
Oh, man, dude. I can't wait to talk about that.
So, yeah.
There's
so anyway,
much
I think it's destined for the service. I think that's where it's going to go when it comes out. It's still no release date, which I thought it'll be like, hey, drop today. Here you go. Go play Until Dawn. Maybe I would probably go get then. But yeah, enhanced for it's going to PC. So that's going to PC. But yeah, you need the link? Yeah, we'll get him in here. Let's go. I'll send that. Yeah, you're going to get me now working the Discord here. And Discord the pin. Oh, here we go. Invite.
You're my #1 customer.
How do I even do it? Where is this? What's going on? Oh, here it is. There it is. Cue the Woolie. Let's we gotta get so Frogs, any other highlights before we go into that Stranding 2? I'm gonna get Woolie the link here.
I think the way they did the show, the way they kind of did more of let's do the games, do the talking model.
Yep.
How they usually. I think they need to keep that element. I think that other companies like Nintendo does a good job of that. Let's do the games, do the talking. I think that other people that show games need to learn from that. Just let your games do the talking. Let them come out. Let them talk. Show us what you got. Even if you don't show us the launch date, if they're impressive enough, let them talk. And I think that's the thing. That's the other thing a lot of people don't get. Like a lot of times when you get these shows,
I sent you the invite,
you don't know what to expect. With this show, I said, okay, I'm just gonna maintain, and everything I saw that I didn't know about
I sent to you Discord
was impressive. Or the more they showed me about something I didn't know about, it was like, this is impressive. So I can honestly say, they did a well show. They did
a good job. Well show. Yeah, let me get the super chat. Game Night 123. What's up, man? How you doing? He goes with a 5. He goes, fans. Hey, PlayStation, give us Bloodborne Remastered or something, PlayStation.
Thank you.
We hear ya. Until Dawn, it's fans. It is fans. It's like, huh? That's what I mean. Like, where are you? Thanks, Game Night, for that. Like, why are we remastered? Just do the Bloodborne one. What are you doing here? Like, if you're gonna rebuild, what are we rebuilding Until Dawn for? Like, like I said before, the problem with Until Dawn is that it's not a very interactive game. Like, it is you know, is it utilizing the PlayStation camera? Is it utilizing VR? Like, put it in a VR mode. Like, let's make it something bigger and better. Like, you know what I mean? If we're gonna rebuild it, like, why don't you just put it in VR? Or have a VR mode in Until Dawn. But they really don't. You know, I just don't get, like, you know, it's not a very it's an interactive thing. Like, it's just.
Right.
You're moving around with a you know, you're moving around with a flashlight. The story is great. You're making choices for people, and you know, it's like the supermassive games and things like that. You know, that's what they make. So, you know, I don't know. It was just a head scratcher, but hey, it is what it is. The Last of Us effect. Yeah, it's just another remaster, but it's not even a remake. The game looked great, but it's a movie, so I don't get it.
Hey, stop that! Sorry.
That's right. Oh, Frog's yelling.
Stop! Enough! Stop! Enough!
Man, they don't stop.
I'll get them wild. They're knocking on. Frog says stop enough. So next comes. I don't know if Woolie's coming in, but Woolie, I sent the Discord link. So if you want to come in, you're welcome to come in. If you just go into the waiting room, I'll pull you into that one there. So next, Joe, we need we need a where is it? Where is it here?
Enough from me. We're gonna have the game.
I'm gonna have to get some Herman Holtz clips for the grinds board. Then we're gonna have to get some Herman Holtz clips. But listen, the splits. I told you, Herman Holtz was like, "Go get to my stretchy pants." He said, "Get his stretchy pants," because he was gonna do some quality splits. This, my God, powered by Decima with support from Gorilla. Man, and they showed so much of this game. I was like, is it coming out? And then, yeah. Dude, listen, this, they show tons of this. But Death Stranding 2, in-game cinematics captured on a PS5. So you see how that does that? Oh, Frog just stepped out. But you see what in-game cinematics captured on a PS5. This game looked absolutely outstanding. You could see the details and the higher. Oh no! My old Discord is locked. My new one is all right. Well, I don't know, Willie, how to get you into the thing. Are you on? I didn't think. Are you on Twitter? Can I send you a DM on Twitter then? But man, the fidelity of the and stop doing the super chats. I see you. Willie at the two because just my old Discord's locked in. My new one, just type it in. You have to get the chat on that one. But you could see the detail and the fidelity that they've added. Oh, there it is. Got you. All right, well, game. I got you here. I can't grind those. What's going on? Okay, got you. I'll add you here. Oops. Ah. And then the baby. Frog. What were your initial impressions of this trailer?
I just want it now.
Yeah, I know. Same thing.
I want the game now.
Look at this. Like, it is just
my number one customer.
The presentation is bar none, dude.
Impressive. Yeah, just very impressive. I don't think I've seen anything on a level graphically with Death Stranding outside of, maybe God of War. I think the game is absolutely amazing.
Whatever. You know what? I'm going to put the whole Discord.
And this.
Hold on. I'm putting the whole. I'm putting the whole Discord in the chat.
The story is just like.
There's the Grindhouse Discord. Get in there, grinders. I'm sorry, Frog. There it is. There's a link.
Unique. This is something unique, and I think that I'm not and for me being a guy who's not as the biggest like Kojima fan, like I'm not a big Metal Gear Solid guy. Like I like the first Metal Gear game, and that's it. I don't particularly care for the other Metal Gear games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a Kojima fan like a lot of people, but I would say this game when it came out, it absolutely captured me because it was so different. And I think that a lot of people don't get like this game is unique. There's nothing like it.
That frigging well, Frog, you can even see with this guy on the shoulder, the fact of his animations are like in 15 frames, and he's like making like crazy doll. That is so. I'll show it here. It's incredible. Like, look at that.
Yeah,
it is so whack. Like it is crazy how he moves in this. It's just insane. it's so it's so crazy. It's so disorienting and disturbing, but it's like insane. I know, right? Jim D said the marionette character is crazy. I know, it is insane. And I thought it was gonna stop right here.
Animation.
I thought they were gonna show this. I thought the door was gonna open and go Death Stranding 2. But dude, they don't stop. They don't stop showing stuff. And I was like, oh, like I'm just like doing these crazy things, dude. Look at this. Look at the environments. Look at the size of this. Look at it crazy, how detailed. Look at this. I was just like, oh, wow. It's even look at him climbing the desert. Dude, look at the yo. That is insane. Look at I couldn't believe this segment right here. I was just like yelling. I was like, oh my God. Like this.
I think
it's like
that's the part I'm most excited about is like the different biomes we're gonna go to. Before it was mostly snow. Now we're in desert.
All over the place. Look at the rain.
Story they're in Mexico. So this is so much I'm interested in with this game. The more I see about this game, the more I just can't wait to play it. I wouldn't think, as a person who played Death Stranding, I don't see how they can make a second one. And I absolutely love the first.
You see this water here, this water effect here? Look at this water effect. It is crazy. Like the water coming up, attack. I can't believe how incredible that was, like the most incredible looking water there. This still looks like it's insane. And you know it's gonna have the crazy story. The first one did. Look at this water. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, and it destroyed the bridge. Look, it destroys the bridge now. Like, is that like the effects? Like, is the environment? Look at the avalanche. Dude, this friggin' avalanche. I was like, this can't be the friggin' game. I was like, this avalanche thing. I'm going back to it. I can't believe that avalanche. I was like, that's the game?
Yep, that's the game.
The water destroying the bridge, and then the avalanche, the sand dune. Like, look at this water coming up and destroys the bridge. And also, too, you can see his animations don't seem as they're much smoother now. When he's running, it doesn't look like he has that weird kind of wobble or that like the feet. Like he's just moving, man. So maybe they're definitely gonna add more of the. Yeah, it is just insane. Look at that, dude. This avalanche. I'm like, dude, that's the snow mountains. Captured on a PS5. Damn, yo. Starfield, eat your friggin' heart out right here. Jeez, there's the moon, and he's walking around on planets. So, like, they're like intergalactic Death Stranding now. That's what apparently it is, like, right? He's going to like planets. Well, he's going to other places, right? He's I don't know where they're going.
Whatever they're doing, I'm on board.
On the beach. He's on the beach. That means he has access to the galaxy. But my God, when he's walking around, I keep showing this segment here because this is insane. It says it at the beginning, caption on the PS5. That's right. Is Wooly in the thing? Let me see. Is Wooly down? Wooly's not in the thing yet. But my God. But man, look at this. Like that avalanche. Insane. Like the details of the environment, the color, the lighting, the moon, walking on this planet with the moon in the background, and then here fighting this crazy Death Stranding monster. Oh, yeah, no, it said, what? Come on. It says it right here in the beginning. I'm going to jump back. It says right here. Boom. Where's the facts of the grindhouse? Right here. Right here. It says in-game cinematics captured on PS5. There it is. Right down there, it says captured in-game cinematics. Captured on the PS5.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
Activate, baby. Activate. Looks incredible. Looks incredible. And I got to finish the rest of the game. I'm near the end of the first one, man. I got to finish it. I have to finish it. I am near the end. That's why I was like, don't give me any spoilers. I got look at this. Holy crap. Look at him driving this friggin' car. Like the incredible. Look at this. Bro, you see him driving the motorcycle? Look at this. This is insane.
I'm excited.
It looks so clean. So clean, so polished. You can see the fidelity like, look at that. That's insane. Like, the first game looked credible, and then the upgrade was great. But, man. And the animations, the cinematics, like, the facial capture, the characters, like, this is it. And now this whole element of these new bots. And then here comes the Kojima craziness. Here comes the Kojima craziness when you cannot kill. What's his name? Oh my goodness. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he is. Troy Baker never dies. You cannot kill Troy. Troy Baker is like, I'm here. You can't kill me. And yeah, this scene, I'm playing the scene. So we're gonna let the audio run here because this is absolutely incredible.
I figured you'd pay this place a visit, seeing as how I've been distributing the.
Watch the facial animations and the crazy combat.
Guns and violence, the whole damn
Let's do this. Hit that like button.
Same as it ever was.
We are not ready for these graphics. This is incredible.
Looks like you decided to trade
Watch
in
this.
that rope for a stick. This
Emotion, graphics,
well,
story.
Porter has to pull the trigger from time
I'm gonna
to
stop
time.
talking.
Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
This is crazy.
Let go of me! Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
This is insane.
Well, ain't that something? Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou? You still don't know, do you?
Lulu. Yo, here we go, man. Look at this. What are we doing here? This is crazy. Ah! Dude, wildness on that one, dude. Electric guitar sword. What a like incredible. Look at this. Yeah, anyway, absolutely incredible. The only disappointment, it said 2025. I'm like, oh, I thought this was the holiday game, Frog. I don't know if you agreed, but I was like, this is the holiday game, right? This is the holiday game they're gonna have this year, and it says 2025. And then I was like, but anyway, this looks incredible. I am hyped as hell for the new one on this one. I really enjoyed the first one. And I am really, I just can't believe how this looks. Like, this is what you expect when you're like next level games, what we expect. We're 4 or 5 years into the PlayStation 5. Let's see, Pro, whatever else coming out, but still, like, we need this is the quality there. And so I think this showcase was packed with games that looked like they were meant for the PS5 and like what you would buy. And yeah, the story elements, and there's the Dakota Fanning's character there. Dude, insane. Better come up for GTA 6. I don't know. Wooly, where are you? Trying to get Wooly in here. I sent the link out in the chat. Where's Wooly? Is he there? You trying to get in? I don't get Wooly's impression on here. Well, I put the Discord, the link in the chat, so you just join it from there, and then I'll drag you in to the room. Then Herman Holtz was like, just when you thought Herman Holtz was gonna go and say, "Okay, I showed my 2 games." Oh, you sent me a friend request? Oh man. Oh, I got it. Are you? Yeah, Discord is just wild right now. I do not know how to do this thing. There we go. Got it. All right. Now, how do I? So now, all right, I accepted your friend request. Discord live. And now here's the thing right here. $2025. Here he is. Holy crap. He's like, it's cold here off the yacht. That's what he said. He's like, I parked my yacht and it's very cold. I have to get back to my yacht. So that was it for the games. Man, he looks like, oh, damn, what happened? Herman Hult's going wild. Look at him. So dapper. So slick. Is he showing? There he is. So dapper. He's like, I showed you the games, and guess what? This is not even all of them. He's like, it's cold here off the yacht. I can get back. But man, he got 3 buttons undone. He's not done yet. He wasn't done. He's like, you know what? I'm going to be generous before I get back onto the yacht and meet my 3 ladies. I got one more surprise for you. He's like, and I'm not done yet. Let me explain something. They did an incredible job with this state of play and showing games why you just bought a PlayStation 5.
Yep.
And the fidelity of Stellar Blade, Hellblade looked Helldivers looked awesome. It's crazy, guys. Stellar Blade and Helldivers, and then there's Hellblade. So the shows that the things that they shown were great. There was some little there's some doubts, but hey, that Stranding 2 is just something that's lingering out there now for 2025, and it looks absolutely incredible. And what's insane is that they're able to have this effect and able to demonstrate quality without showing what Corey's working on, what Neil's working on, what Ghost of Tsushima 2 looks like if that's coming out, with not showing what Naughty Dog is doing, not showing what what other projects Santa Monica's working on, London Studios, like those guys, Studio Ben said, let us cook. Dude, they are able to have this incredible show and still demonstrate exclusive content and show the reason why the PlayStation 5, go get one, without flexing those guys cooking.
Yep. That's the crazy thing.
That's the crazy thing to me.
That says something about, your ability to manage and have the talent, behind you. Like, they have the talent, they're able to manage the talent, and they're able to guide the talent to where they need to be. And it says something about the development studios, and it not only says something about the development studios, it says something about them as, a company and corporation. Like, they're able to sit there and say, hey, we got this coming, we got stuff you don't even know about, that when we do announce it, you're gonna crap your pants. And I know we're gonna, because at the end they said something.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that now. But one second, let me try to get Frank Woolley. It says it has these it says icons. Well, how do I get you into here? Invite to server. Here we go. I got you. Gaming Grindhouse. What is it? What grind my gears? Wait, this one. All right, I sent you an invite. I want to get Woolies before we move off of Death Stranding 2. I want to get Woolies in here. Haven't heard his sweet voice in a long time, man. Get the Wooly in here. Hit that like button, grinders. Hit the freaking like button. Share it out. Subscribe.
Speculation about what Kojima's next project is.
Yeah, so you can tell because Herman Hulst was a little cold, and man, it was. He's such a slickster. He's such a slickster, dude. He's in.
The project is how they named it, how they talked about it. I believe it's Siphon Filter. I believe.
Oh, damn. Studio Ben. All right, we're going to show Death Stranding again.
About, he's making Metal Gear. No, he's not making Metal Gear. I think he's doing a Siphon Filter game.
Oh, man.
I think that's what's coming. I think they're going to give Kojima that access to say, hey, you make it your own and make it, because he says stealth espionage.
Yes, so he announces here about the Frog ruined the surprise. Frog ruined the surprise. But Frog ruined the surprise. Because I wanted to jump back into Death Stranding because we have somebody special here. Hit that like button for him, everybody. Your friend and my friend, Wooly Gaming. What's up, man? How you doing? He's on mute. Why is everyone on mute? Oh, I see him off. He's off mute. What's up, man? How you doing?
I don't hear him.
I don't hear him either. I see him and he has the green circle. I don't know why he chose green, but anyway. But Frog's already ruined the spot. Frog's already ruined the spot. But Herman Hulst wasn't done at the end of that show. He had another announcement. We're trying to get Wooly in here because Wooly is a huge fan of Death Stranding. Shout out to Salty and the podcast, man. He used to talk about Death Stranding. Oh no, he left. Wooly. All right, when you come back in here, we'll do that. But all right, we'll lead on to what Frogs is saying. The flow of the show is now end is beginning and all that other stuff. Willie, switch that mic in. That's what the Coon 95 says. Why? Where is he? Oh my God, he missed that big intro. We're gonna have to play the song for him. We have to get Willie has to have an intro song. Okay, so here's Herman Ellis. Let's see what Herman Ellis has to say.
And founder of Kojima Productions, Kojima-san.
Man.
Today, I'm excited to announce that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership.
Wait a second here. Listen, when you hear this guy talk, don't your ass pucker up a little bit? Doesn't your pause, right? Doesn't it, dude, if this guy comes to your studio and says, what are you working on? You're just like, oh shit. Like you friggin' flinch a little bit. Those cheeks pucker up a little bit, man. This guy's demanding quality. Do you hear it? Like when he talks, like it's like, dude, it's like, oh shit, Herman's here. We're in trouble now. And he has like this strong ass name and strong jaw chin line. Herman Holst. He just does. He's like a badass, man. He's just a badass. Like I'm just saying, like this guy walks in, man. You're just like, oh shit, here he comes. Like we got to get a job. He's gonna flip over tables, dude. Here, Wooly, let's get him in here. All right, Wooly.
I hear him.
You hear him?
Okay.
There he is.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, Wooly. How you doing, man?
Thank goodness for that. Finally, guys.
Finally.
Discord is playing up like something crazy.
Yo, welcome, man. It's great hearing you again, man. How's everything going?
So good to hear your voice, Jez. I missed you, bro.
I missed you, man. I missed you.
Most definitely.
Oh, mate, it's so good to see everyone here. Who's here? Who's in the chat?
Frogs is here. I just got Frogs. We got all the guys in chat, man. It's wild. They're all wishing you well in here.
Yeah,
oh, man.
I'm buzzing to your voice. It's long time.
I know,
speak,
man.
bro.
Man. So, yo, when you saw that, oh shit, let me fix this. When you saw that Death Stranding, man,
I had to celebrate with my boy. With my boy, Jez.
That's right.
I was crying, bro. I was shaking. It reduced me. I've not been that excited since Metal Gear Solid 4 was announced.
Wow.
Hold on 1 second. Let me mute myself because my dog.
That is insane,
for some
dude.
reason,
since
anybody knocks on the door, they bark.
Probably 2004, 2005 was the last time I got so that hyped. Bro, like I cannot get my head around visual.
I know, right?
Visual overhaul. The first trailer, the character models weren't far off the first game.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been working hard on those character models, bro. Like the realism just blew my mind.
You're my number one customer.
I know.
The environmental detail. Sorry, I've had a chest infection for 2 weeks.
Oh man,
so forgive me.
How's the baby, by the way? Everything good?
Oh mate, she's amazing.
I know, keeping you busy, right?
You should see her, bro. She's got hair down to her bum. And
oh
she's
my
only
gosh,
16 months old.
You gotta learn how to comb. I know my daughter.
She's like Rapunzel, bro. She's got hair that's like so long and beautiful.
You just made the
talking
list.
and babbling and
oh man,
she makes me so happy.
That's awesome, man.
Happy.
Congrats on that.
And bro, Death Stranding 2. I mean, obviously my daughter makes me the happiest man in the world, but it's the thing that makes me the most happy. But Death Stranding 2 announcement was close second.
Dude,
flipping is incredible.
You're right. Like the way they did that, dude, it's crazy. It's insane. Like
the environments as well, Jez. Like what Kojima has done with that Decima engine is a miracle. It's like he knows that engine even better. He knows how to get more juice out of that engine than even Gorilla.
Yes, I totally agree.
The lighting as well. When the door opens, that shit, and the light.
I know, right?
The indirect lighting, bro. Like I don't know if it's ray traced, but holy shit, what is that? What is that lighting solution?
He has fine-tuned that Decima engine to the ability when you see other developers use Decima, you kind of look and say, wait, I don't get if they're using Decima or not, because he is like that engine and him have married each other. Like they're just in unison with each other. It's like he really, it's like you see a developer and they're using Unreal Engine 5 and they're really good at using Unreal Engine 5. He's like that with Decima to me. He's so gifted and crafted with that engine. I'm like, how come most developers aren't like that? His studios they have to have nothing but talent there.
Yeah,
just really premier talent.
And Gorilla helped him. It said that Gorilla was working on it too with him, with with the Decima.
That just shows you the power, not only of just being able to manage your studio, but there's the power of the talent with a good engine behind you. Because when we see games, 9 times out of 10, a lot of games are Unity or Unreal. When you can get your in-house engine and get somebody who's like coming from the outside in, working on your in-house engine, and they can fine-tune that product that they have that looks so good that you never knew they weren't part of you, you're talented.
And when would the first one come out? When was the first one to come out? When did the first one come out? Was it 2017, 2018?
2019.
2019.
Wow, 2019.
Yeah, bro. Like,
so they're getting this around in 6 years. There you go.
The first game was almost like it was the halfway mark of Kojima realizing his vision. This Death Stranding 2 is most far left outfield Kojima indulgence masterstroke of mad genius I have ever witnessed. Like, it even had Grey Fox slash Deep Throat, he called him in MGS1, reference with the ninja and the sword fighting whilst the ninja was making BB slash Lou's voice whilst fighting. The guy was fighting why is his name just gone from my head now? Cliff. The main antagonist. I've just forgotten his name. Anyway, the dude with the guitar, right? Shooting.
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker.
Troy
his
Baker.
character. I'm trying to remember his name.
What's his name? Grinders. What's his name?
I'm trying to remember his name. I know you're talking about. Damn, it's right on the tip of my tongue too.
I was just looking at the.
Mine too. Just had a brain fart. But like the fact that he was fighting him with a freaking electric guitar,
I know, it's crazy.
It was just, bro. It was. That is Kojima all over. He has the most unique fingerprint of work, like the most unique kind of authenticity in his art. That Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain, kind of.
Higgs. His name is Higgs. Higgs. Thank you, DBZ.
Thank you, bro.
Riggs. No, Agent Discovery says Riggs, and then DBZ says Higgs. It's something with an Higgs.
It's Higgs. It's definitely Higgs. And
Higgs.
like, just the references and the homages to all his previous work was there, whilst at the same time having no bridle in his mouth, and there's no restraints, and it is him going full on Kojima mode.
Dude, I'm sure you're gonna break down this trailer, dude, and you're gonna like analyze it like you did the other ones. You're gonna look at all the little things, man.
Oh mate, I'm like when they were grey, their skin pigment was all grey. It's because I was like, holy shit, they're in the beach.
They're in the beach.
In the beach, yeah.
And they're traversing the beach like the Nebuchadnezzar in Matrix.
That's what it's like. They're different dimensions. Like they're going to different places in time. This is going to be even bigger, right? You're going to teleport.
Exactly.
Because I think you were alluding to that when we talked about it on the podcast. You were saying about like if it's the beach, like the fact that he knows that you could go anywhere now. Like it seems like he's on different planets or different galaxies, different just places.
Yeah, like he's basically doing what Higgs could do in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing it to reconnect the dead with the living. But he's doing it to people are lost in these beaches, and you're going there to these beaches, which explains all these crazy phenomenon that you're seeing in the trailer. All these different. It's like Starfield on steroids. But it's actually good. I don't even want to say the name Starfield in the sentence with Death Stranding, but you get what I mean. It's the vision. The vision that Todd Howard had of a universe worth exploring is what Kojima has actually created.
I agree.
Good point. Yeah, because you're right. Because like you could see it. You could see it in the just in the game, like the different like biomes.
Bro.
The floodwater. I know.
It's insane.
It is insane. And the animation of that marionette doll was freaky as hell. Like I can't believe it. That's
incredible. It was just,
that is so disorienting.
You know, a lot of people. I was looking. I said, I wonder if people are noticing like her gloves. They're like over her mouth. They're moving.
The hands, right?
Like
yeah.
I was like, I don't know if people are really paying the attention to detail. Was just,
I know.
It was just
insane.
Spot on.
It is insane. And I can't believe these environments, like even the rain, like this part when he's out there and he's walking in the rain and climbing, and then the riding the cars. And that's the other thing too. Like, I think with the first one, it was so hard to show it, because he was trying to keep it so like mysterious of what the game was and what it was. And now that we know what Death Stranding is, I think he could definitely show a lot more of the crazy cool stuff that maybe he didn't show when they did the first one. Like, look, this is crazy. The flood water is insane. Like this, and then destroying the bridges. So, like, is that a natural thing? And also, his animations while walking, and just the rain, the avalanche, crazy. He's all over the place.
Yeah, this game is gonna be bananas.
It's gonna be crazy. And walking on the moon, or walking near the moon in the background. That's crazy. That moon, the super moon,
dude. This is gonna be, when everybody's like Grand Theft Auto's coming out, what can compete with it?
Yeah, I'm just playing Death Stranding, bro.
This game is just gonna be, it's gonna be in a different level.
It was incredible. And then, so let me ask you, so at the end of this thing, after they show that crazy thing, so that's when Herman Holtz gets up there. He's, oh wait, I want to see something. Somebody said, if you look at Fanning, or his daughter, she has puppet strings on her. Somebody said, let me see.
Yeah, she has strands on her. Yeah,
she has strands on her.
Yes.
Let's see. She's coming over. Let's see that. Somebody said. The beach. Yeah, those are those crazy hands. Like, yeah, those hands on her neck. That's so wild.
I'm telling you, this first quarter is absolutely stunning.
I know the fact that they were able to stack the first quarter and then show this coming next year. I'm surprised those are coming out this. I thought this. Yeah, there it is. Let's see. Did you see
Sony have been low key cooking, bro.
Dude.
Cooking. Yeah, I was feeling a little underwhelmed with the iterative sequels like Ragnarok, and Horizon Forbidden West was probably a jump than the rest in terms of sequel overhaul, but apart from that, God of War Ragnarok and Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 I was actually quite disappointed with personally.
Oh, really?
How they butchered the characters, in my opinion. The writing went... The only way I can describe it is like going from Iron Man to Ant-Man. In terms of the first Iron Man film, it took itself the level of seriousness and meticulous detail in the things that mattered in the way the story was written, and then Disney have turned Marvel into the kind of shit where now it's just like, don't care how the story doesn't make sense. 12-year-olds are gonna love it. They'll just churn it out. And they did that with Spider-Man. Insomniac, they've twice now changed the face of main characters that people connected with in 2018. 2018 Spider-Man is one of the best versions of Spider-Man I've ever exist in any medium, right? The Peter Parker that they created with John Bubniak was incredible. They changed his face and they've changed Mary Jane's face, and it's completely disconnected a lot of people from the characters that they grew to really appreciate, in my opinion. The writing as well, like just send MJ in to get the freaking artifact in the hive mind of a nest, having no care or worry about her life when she's the love
she had that insta-kill gun.
Spider-Man would never do that. Yeah,
she did have an insta-kill gun. They gave her that thing.
For the sake of indulgences.
But I do think
they were too creatively indulgent. And whilst I've been a little bit disappointed with these sequels that were just felt iterative, they didn't feel like leaps forward. They've actually been cooking up some pretty incredible things here. Like Death Stranding 2, bro. I have never seen anything like it ever.
That looked incredible. And I would say, even what they were doing with the with I guess Selling Frogs, like with these other partnerships or whatever, these other games that they're doing, the fact that they're allowing their studios to wait and sitting on that without feeling pressure to kind of show everything that they're making. I know it's frustrating to us. We're excited to see what those studios make, but the thing is that from what this show showed me is that we are getting some of that quality spilled over to these partnerships and these games that they're making. That's how I feel. It's not like we just got to wait for the Sony Super 5 or the Fantastic Four, their main big ones to get that. I'm seeing that kind of quality and things like that in what they're dealing. So I'm happy about that, because there's always like there are few studios that do magic and everybody else. And it was there was not a lot of crossover. And the fact that we're seeing some of that, and I've liked what I've seen with Stellar Blade. I liked what and then with Death Stranding as well. It's incredible that they're able to, get that level without showing what their home cooks are cooking. and that's pretty.
Bro,
What's great.
You saw the fist bump at the end with.
Oh man, I'm going to show that now.
Right?
I'm going to play his last video
Kojima.
now with this one. Yeah, I'm going to play it right now, and then we'll talk about it.
Broman like,
dude, Herman Holt's a slickster, man. I told you, he gets off his yacht. When he gets off his yacht and that thing's parked with the ladies, when he comes on land, dude, he makes an impact, and then he goes back on his yacht again. So let's listen to what Herman had to say after they showed that incredible Death Stranding. We were not done yet. Herman Holtz goes, we got some more to talk about. Here he comes. I'm gonna play
Kojima
it.
Productions, Kojima-san.
Here he comes, man.
Welcome. Today, I'm excited to announce that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。新世代のアクションエスピオナージゲームです。準備を始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に本格的に小島プロダクションで制作にかかります。ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。さらに2年後には僕の、ゲーム制作人生の40周年を迎えます。
All right, I'm just going to give interpretation. He just said, yeah, that mobile shit I'm doing from Microsoft, that sucks. Forget about it. All right, thank you, Kojima, for the clarification. And he says that G Cloud that Phil gave him, he threw that shit in the garbage. All right, let's keep going.
このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると。
Bro, the partnership that Sony are creating here, that they've thought way beyond first-party studios. They've made third-party studios first-party partnerships. It's mad. It's amazing. Stellar Blade looks insane. It looks so good. It looks like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Dude, boy, I want to know what Kojima did with that when they dressed him up for Starfield. When Phil went out there and said, Kojima, here's Greenberg. I want you to wear the Starfield backpack. He's like, yeah, I gave that to my dog shits in it right now. That's what he said.
Yeah, man.
He's like, this is the real deal. Like I'll pose with that when they come out there and they dress me up like Phil wants me to wear the Starfield. Let's see. Oh,
a new action espionage.
Erica, I love how Herman Holtz is like. Let me interpret what he said. He's like, I knew. Wait, he says right here. He goes,
a new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima.
Like,
yeah, what is that?
We had no idea of the quality. We had no idea the quality that was being cooked in that kitchen.
He's making. All I know is that he's making the big stuff. He's making the entrees that you're gonna come back for with Herman Holtz when he shows up. And Phil Spence, he's giving him the friggin' he's giving him the samples. He's that mobile game that he's working on that's gonna work on phones and cloud. He's like, yeah, whatever about that game. Even though that did look pretty good, I like the horror element of that game. So we'll see what's going on with that. But man, Kojima's been cooking. But this was a surprise because after you see Death Stranding 2, you must think like, hey, they're all in on this. This is the next big project. And the fact that they were able to say, okay, no, he's working on now an exclusive, what is it?
Yeah.
Espionage game. And Herman's excited.
The ball is rolling, bro. It's picking up momentum. That snowball is getting bigger and bigger.
Dude,
and bigger.
He's cooking, man. The best thing this guy did was leave
the best
Konami.
Environment he's ever been in. Yeah, because under Konami, bro, he had a bridle in his mouth. He was literally their golden horse that they were keeping bridled and
he's still going, man. He's still going.
And now he's able to have complete control over his own team, over his own studio, and
he wants to make those movies.
Those making the game with him can help guide him, can help steer him, like keep him relatively under control. Like his right hand man was saying in that interview, sometimes he just goes completely off the rails, and we have to remind him, we still have to make a game here out of this. And he's like, oh right, yeah, okay. That's great. He can do that. Konami aren't involved in that anymore. They're not saying no, you can't do this. And
so this is a new IP that he's going to make, a new IP espionage game. Herman's very excited, and he says 2 years from now he is going to be his 40th anniversary of gaming production career. So let me hear what Herman Holtz has to say. I'm going to play it right now.
人生の40周年を迎えます。このタイト
Here
ル
comes
が、
Herman.
僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
G-Cloud
a new
sucks, he said.
action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this new development?
ですねまだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、
Interactive game and movie at the same time. That's what he
ファッシ
says.
ョン、サウンド、どれをとっても、同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
We're all really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovation Sony has to offer. More details to come.
Here we go. Watch
Stay
this
tuned.
pull out. Watch this slicks this stuff. And there goes the fist bump. Herman Holtz walking off in the stage right. And they pull out, and look where they are. They're at Sony Productions. Herman Holtz ended it like a friggin' movie. They ended the state of play like a goddamn movie. Goddamn blockbuster smash office smash hit monkey movie. They just went crazy. Dude, that was smooth as hell how they ended that friggin' thing. They ended that thing like a...
It was a drone. Somebody was flying a drone doing that.
Dude.
Like, no.
Only Herman Holtz was like, let's go. Like, dude, they ended that thing. They didn't have Paris Lily flying on some DLC bullshit planes. They like said, look where he is, and he's like, fist bump. What? This is a wild, dude. This is freaking wild.
Where did it fly out of, Jez? It flew out of the new
We're all
movie
really excited
studio.
about this
The new
project.
movie studio, I
and we
know.
fully support you with the latest
Sony
innovation
helped
Sony has to
them
offer.
create,
More
like,
details to
Dude,
come.
Bro,
Primal
like-
Power says they pulled out to
Stay
show the
tuned.
scope of their power. Watch this. Herman Holtz is like, fist bump. He's like, pow. And then he's like, look where we are, bitch. I had like Resident Evil vibes, like the end of Resident Evil. Like, look where he is. The Mecca of Sony Productions. Get ready for the blockbuster game monster movie smash hit. Dude, what a freaking ending. And then on top of that, wait, they weren't done yet for this extravaganza. Then they brought back their portfolio lady, and she's like,
Before we go, I have one final announcement. State of Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
it's coming back, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's like, yo, we just showed you what other people are cooking while our chefs are still back in the kitchen making the filet mignons. But now we're going to have another State of Play on February 6th where we're going to just break down Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Boom.
Can you think the games that are coming out in just the next few months, bro?
I can't believe
too
it.
much. And this is even without Death Stranding 2 releasing this year. Like,
right?
It's mad to me. It's mad to me how suddenly this year is going to be everything we said it would be. That like 2023 kind of. Oh, it's just been a quiet period
That's right.
for a while. And,
Sony is entertainment. Sony is Hollywood. Like, this is the fact that they're able to bring these games so like right now within the window with release dates. We're going to be playing them. We already are playing some of them already. And you're going to play these
all about
right
Final
April.
Fantasy VII Rebirth until they announced it, bro. And then I'm like, flipping it. We've got Rise of the Ronin coming around the corner in March, which looks insane. Like, low-key, I had no idea it was going to be that awesome. Like, I didn't know if it was open world. I thought it was like Neo, right? But
Gotcha.
from what I've
Yeah.
seen, it seemed quite narrow.
I need to see
and
more of
limited,
it. I'm
right?
not. I still think Ghost like has like a little bit better on that. But no, but you're right. That is another game that's coming out, and then Stellar Blade coming out in April, dude. I can't believe that. That I'm hyped for.
Yeah, and that's not even including like a couple of games that are coming out soon, like Helldivers 2 next month.
Yeah.
And
And then also, I'm loving Grand Blue Fantasy. I'm loving that game. That game is freaking incredible.
I've heard good things. It's like Monster Hunter, bro, and I've become addicted.
It is
to that game.
good. I love it. I played a demo. You should play the demo because it's great.
Really good. There's that Pacific Drive coming around the corner, and that low key looks awesome, bro. Like Pacific Drive looks really good, like a roguelite.
It is just so crazy that they're stacked for the first this first half, and the fact is that I like the state of the play thing that they're doing. I think maybe hopefully they're more aggressive with these state of plays. Like if they could do this, man, and the fact that, you know, if they have another one now in a few months, like after they do the Final Fantasy, then do another one to kind of maybe have a game in the second half. I'm wondering what that game is going to be. I can't see them announcing one of their PlayStation games doing it. But yeah.
What excites me so much though is that this partnership with Kojima, it is a beacon, right? And Final Fantasy VII as well, Rebirth.
Yeah.
It's a beacon that shows developers Sony are the publisher to partner with because they nurture and grow studios that are not just their own. They nurture and grow third-party studios and assist them on a technical level if they're willing to have that much of a partnership alongside. I mean, Kojima said in a podcast just last year he was intending to bring elements of Metal Gear Solid into Death Stranding in Death Stranding 2 by implementing more tactical espionage action orientated stealth-based action opportunities that were limited in the first game. To know that he's already thinking beyond Death Stranding 2 to the pinnacle of his 40 years of game development.
Yeah.
That just says
I couldn't believe
everything
it.
you need to know about
Yeah,
how
I was in
fast the ball is
shock
rolling.
that they had another exclusive espionage one. We know he can't probably do Metal Gear Solid. Frog thinks it may be Siphon Filter, which, you know, you may be right. I thought Studio Ben might be making a spin-off of the Siphon Filter or something like that.
No, it'll be his own. It'll be his own.
It'll be his
IP.
own thing. I think it's going to be his own thing. I don't think he's working on
100%.
Sony IP. They said a new IP, so it's not going to be Siphon Filter. It's a new IP, but he's going to bring those elements of Metal Gear, I'm sure, to it and create his whole new world, but doing back to espionage, getting out of the sci-fi with that Stranding and doing something else. And let me get to these super chats here. He goes, SNKev411 with the 5. He goes, hey, guys, want to hear a joke? Microsoft is going to surpass Sony in the console sales this generation. Oh my goodness! Yeah, that is not happening.
I was thinking, you know, Hellblade 2 surprised me, right? Hellblade 2's recent reveal, I thought they did good, right? I thought, flipping it, this looks gorgeous. The character model is insane. I loved the first game. I love Senua as a character. Okay, I'm hyped. This Death Stranding 2 trailer, I just can't get my head around it. Those character models blew that out.
No, I know.
Believe it. How insane it was looking. Like,
but do you see, Willie, like exactly
here, bro?
Exactly what you're saying. But do you see how Hellblade 2 is a sequel? It was 6-7 years in development. Microsoft bought the studio, put all their money behind it. They had 20 people working on it. They said they doubled the team, and that, you know, they took 3 years to make the first one. And now when you look at Death Stranding 2 and you see what we saw in this thing, and you could see the massiveness of this game compared to the first one, the different environments, why this is the sequel. And I don't think they've really shown that for Hellblade 2. They have not shown.
Oh, they haven't. They kept it small for a small team, like Matt.
But they haven't shown what's new. What's the new combat? Well, they haven't shown anything. They didn't tell the story with gameplay. Instead, they showed the devs walking in hallways, doing cartwheels.
I thought that I was hyped until that. I then saw Death Stranding 2, and it just makes everything else like what I saw just tonight made me realize. Hang on, I've just been kind of what's the word? I think I've been lowered myself
in a rut.
A little bit. Like, you know what I mean? I've been a little bit like. I've been happy with iterations.
Yeah.
A slightly better looking Hellblade 1. Oh, that looks great. Well, actually, no. Freaking hell. I want emergent gameplay. And emergent gameplay is what's pushing boundaries forward, like Dragon's Dogma 2. Like
that does look good.
Death Stranding 2. Like that's
what about Stellar Blade? Do you like Stellar Blade?
Oh mate, it gives me Rising Revengeance vibes. And
were you surprised that it's like open? Like, are you surprised that it's more open than what I thought or what we thought initially?
Yeah,
like what they showed today?
I'm everything I've seen is what I was hoping it would be. And what I was hoping it would be was like a spiritual Metal Gear Rising Revengeance kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Because I love that game. It's incredible.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like the RPG type elements to it, the side missions, the different places that she can go. Like it seems like there's more choice in there. It's not just like a straight run action adventure type thing. So like, but what's interesting, you know, since we're bringing up Hellblade in this, is Hellblade comes out in May, and you've seen what you've seen of Hellblade, and you see how much they've shown of Stellar Blade, which comes out even sooner in April. Like, this is the thing that I try to explain when we say we want to see, let the gameplay do the talking. They were able to demonstrate the mechanics, the enemies, the characters, elements of the game, and Sony just seems to do that better than what Microsoft does. They want to highlight the devs. They want to have a dude standing there in front of a computer laughing and think that makes people want to buy the game. Maybe, we put some humanity behind it. Like, feel bad for these dudes. Like, no, sell us the product that you're trying to make us buy. I'm not buying a dude standing in a hallway doing a cartwheel. That's cute. Oh, here's my pre-order. That's not what it's about.
Unreal Engine 5 tech demo, Jez. We need more than an Unreal Engine 5
like, and they
demo.
didn't show enough of Hellblade 2 in the sense to show what's coming, why this is bigger and better. They had a guy say it, but look what this game.
This state of play, bro, it was a big wake-up call.
Yeah, like this is what we need.
Shit.
Tell the game what the games do to talking. You could talk over the game, but look at this. Look at the game. Look at, like, they're showing the leveling up tree. They're showing the side missions. They're showing the characters. They're showing the combat. They're going through these kind of descriptions. And guess what? Not only are they going through it, but it looks good. It's not Avowed where it's like, ooh, and then they're kind of talking about it. It looks great, but you tell the story with gameplay.
I'm embarrassed now. I'm embarrassed about that. Like, I thought watching that Xbox showcase the other day, I thought, you know what, some of the stuff actually looked pretty good. But
Hellblade, I'm getting Hellblade regardless. But I just think that they're doing a bad marketing job on it.
No, bro, it literally all that's happened is that I was a little lulled by iterative sequels.
You were dropping your standards down. Is that what happened, Wooly?
Yeah, and my standards
were slipping a little bit.
I was reminded of what real quality looks like, and then I just saw that today, bro.
Oh man, Wooly was lowering his standards, going, "Oh, that the director." I'm like, "Oh, that's good. That's where we're going." And then you hear about the industry and stuff, and then Sony comes back with the state of play showing incredible quality.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy, Wooly? I don't know him. Let me distance myself from him. Like, I was, honestly, bro. Like, the Wooly I was yesterday is not the Wooly I am.
Hey man, you're humbled. You're humbled.
It's freaking amazing. It's blown my mind. Oh, here's another thing, Jez, just slightly off topic. But,
sure.
I found 100% proof that David Hayter is revoicing Snake in Metal Gear Solid 3 remake.
Really?
Yeah, 100% proof. First time. This is an exclusive.
Exclusive Gaming Grindhouse exclusive.
Yeah. So if you actually go on the PlayStation Store and go on Metal Gear Solid Delta, see the video shimmying along the ledge, right near the bridge, near the footbridge, as he pulls himself up, the exact identical sound used in the original of Snake exerting himself, voiced by David Hayter, is used. You can hear it. You can hear the exact same sound. It's the same sound bite. It's literally copied directly from it and pasted into it, probably remastered. So that tells me that at the very least, it's remastered audio, and maybe additional dialogue by David Hayter in the game.
When's that releasing? When's that coming out?
Remastered audio.
They didn't get released it yet?
Don't know. Not sure when it's releasing, but
yeah,
it's the full ground up remake.
There it is, exclusive. He's speculating that proof that David Hayter is that's remastered audio there. Shout out to Ron M with the 5 Gaming Grindhouse memberships. Thank you again. We're gonna get a new emoji here for the next show. And Eric83 with the $2. He goes, can't wait for the new espionage IP from Kojima. Man, oh man. But yeah, it's great. And this is the thing, man. You tell the story with somebody says there'll be a nude mod day one on PC when Stellar Blade goes there. Oh goodness, I'm sure. But yeah, the character outfits and all that other stuff, man, this thing looks awesome. And hey, I want to thank Frogs and Wooly. It is a pleasure catching up with you and having you on the show, man.
Thanks
Anytime,
for having me on, bro.
Yo,
I really appreciate it.
Hey man,
yeah, I got.
It was definitely good talking to you.
I've loved hearing your voice again.
No,
guys.
man. Hey man,
it's been so nice catching up with everyone in the chat. You're all awesome, and thank you.
Hit that like for Wooly, man. Wooly's back. Let's get the the celebration for Wooly.
I quit that. I quit that, and I intend to keep it that way.
Yeah, keep that quit. Let's get the crowd for Wooly. Welcoming to the Grindhouse. He's always down here. Keep off of Twitter. You can come here into the Gaming Grindhouse,
guys.
Thank you, Wooly.
And honestly, I'm just gonna keep watching that Death Stranding 2 trailer.
Keep analyzing it.
24 away.
And come back and give us your analysis. And give it
two guys.
Yes,
on the Battlefield and Helldivers too.
We'll play. I'll get you. We're gonna do that. We'll get you on Helldivers too. We'll be playing that.
Do it.
Well, thank you again, yo, and thanks, Frogs, man. Awesome show, yo. State of play, 2 thumbs up. Great, yo. Grades, I don't know. We'll go around grades. I'm gonna give it an 8.59. I'm going 8.5. I just wanted a surprise of something that we didn't know about. I don't like the leaks, but you know what? 9. We'll give it a 9. A 10 would have been some surprise, man. I wanted that just kind of like, oh my god, like, you know. But hey, we can't get that all the time. And probably not good for our hearts.
It was a solid show.
It was a solid show, dude. It was definitely up there in the 8s and 9s around there for this thing, because they showed a lot of great games. They looked next gen. They looked like they're ready. They did some have a hokey dokey stuff, you know, some a little indie here and there, and you know, some Sonic here and there, but it was well balanced. It looked great, and I'm happy.
Put it in there. Thank goodness.
Give it 11 out of 10, boys. 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10 for the Wooly. Out of this world.
That shit had me crying and shaking like a baby.
He's crying like a baby.
I'm so hyped.
Oh my goodness. He's hyped, man. That Stranding too looked absolutely incredible, dude.
9 because of that state of play, bro. That was the best state of play ever.
Dude, they were due for one. They had due for one because it was like state of play were highlighting a third party. Like they were always like there was this little things here, and they just did a great job. Herman Holtz, baby. Quality. When I saw him,
said, no. For this closing, because this is so cool, not only are we going to fist bump, we're going to have a drone watch us fist bump, then fly the fuck out of this building.
And show the massiveness of Sony's power over Kojima. I know, like, it was such a power move, dude.
He knew he was onto a winner with that shit. He knew.
Oh yeah, he knows, like, pow. We got another Kojima exclusive. Pow, like, you know, there's like that was a Herman Holtz nut punch. There it was. He just did it. He just didn't do the split. But that's it. He just showed the power of what you know. He's like, hey, if they could go to the you know, buy publishers, we're just gonna get the games, dude. And that's the thing, man. There was no we're buying Kojima. I don't even care if they buy him. They don't need to, because Herman Holtz could just do a split fist bump, and boom, he's getting a new game from Kojima. He don't have to go buy him. Let the guy do whatever he wants to do. Let him make the G Cloud. You know, who cares?
It screams. It says a lot about the way that they do business there.
Exactly, it does.
Business, because it was Herman who gave Kojima the source code to the Decima engine without a contract.
Boom! There it is.
Without any contractual obligation or agreement on Kojima's part, he gave him as a gift the source code and said, "That is yours. Would you work with us?"
That's it. He did a split punch right there. Exactly. It's just like he just does a fist bump. He didn't have to say, "Oh, hold on, let me get my lawyer. Let me sign right here because I own you now. I need to own Kojima." Dude, no. It's like, hey, we could make you make your visions possible.
Have, bro.
Exactly. It's the business relationship. And trust me, like, the guy did Death Stranding 1. He's like, here's Death Stranding 2. Oh, and I'm going to give you another game. And that's how you build the relationships and trust and get the quality that you expect. And that's due to management, is due to business. He does a fist bump and gets it. We don't have to sit through a year of Kojima in court and Herman Holtz trying to buy his ass. Like, we don't need to sit that to get a game. That's my whole point. Like, whatever. That's a whole other rant for another day. But man, this was awesome. To be continued. That's right, Westcon.
Yo, me on, Jez.
Yeah, thank you, Wooly. Thank you, Frogs. Awesome. Hit that like button, grinders, and we're gonna head out there with. You know what? We're not playing booty drop on this one. We're gonna left here with the song we started with, because this is the quality. We're ready. Herman Holtz. Here he comes, baby. Grinders, hit that like button. Herman in the house. We out. Here it is, baby. It's rocking time. Thank you again, Grinders. Money. Woo! Quality splits, baby.
on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And to quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in that. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like bro. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, like haters. Tell me where they at though. I'm a new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stats, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.